Hey, my name's Sai, and today we're gonna start talking about speed, catching up. So speed is everywhere in our daily life. So consider this driving speed of any vehicle. What speed your parents drive at, what speed you walk at, how fast a motorboat travels, how fast you can swim, how fast an airplane flies, everything. So speed is always expressed in a specific unit. So there are lots of units for speed. One of them is meters per second, miles per hour, kilometers per hour, feet per minute. There's a lot of different units, and the formulas you need to know are speed equals distance divided by time, distance equals speed times time, and time equals distance divided by speed. So really, all these are just the same formulas, and if you know any basic algebra at all, you should be able to derive the other two from just one of these. So again, we also usually use drawings. So let's do example one. If I can cover a distance of 100 meters per minute on foot, how many minutes does it take me to cover a distance of 800 meters? So the units we're going to use here is going to be meters per minute. So 100 meters per minute. That means that you cover 100 meters every minute. So to find out the time it takes for you to cover a distance of 800 meters, we're looking for time. So the bottom equation is the one we're going to use. So time is distance divided by speed. And if you divide the distance by speed, so that's 800 meters divided by 100 meters per minute, you get 8 minutes. So the answer for this one's going to be 8 minutes. Jonathan's school is 630 meters away from his house. If he walks at a speed of 70 meters per minute, how long does it take for him to reach his school? So 70 meters per 1 minute. Those are our units of speed here. And so we're looking for time again. So we would again use this formula. So when you divide 630 by 70, you get 9 minutes. So the answer for this one's going to be 9 minutes. Andy can jog a distance of 60 meters in 12 seconds. How long does it take for him to cover a 400-meter jogging track? So again, this is another example where you would use the bottom formula of time is equal to distance divided by speed. So once you do the math, you should just get 400 divided by 5 equals 80 seconds. So for this one, you can see the problem here. Jogging in the park at a speed of 120 meters per second. 5 minutes later, Natalie began to bicycle along the same route 220 meters per minute. How long would it take for her to catch up with her father? So there's a lot of different methods you can use this. So one, you can make a list. This one is really tedious. So you just look at the distance covered for each minute, and it isn't really something you want to do. There's way easier methods. So the first thing you can do is multiply the person who's ahead, their time times their distance. So that's going to give you 600 meters ahead. And when you so you're going to subtract the slower speed and the faster speed, and I guess that gives you the um, distance, the amount by which the distance between them decreases every second. So it's going to be 100 meters per minute in this scenario. And if you divide that by 600, it's going to take us exactly 6 minutes to be the same point as his father. Um, and I'm just going to show you how to do like one example, or maybe two. So for this one, Melvin can run at a speed of 150 meters per minute. How long does it take for him to run a distance of 900 meters? So 150 meters per minute, 900 meters. So it's going to be time is equal to distance divided by time is going to be equal to distance divided by speed. So if we go back there, his distance is 900 meters divided by his speed, which is 150, and that's going to give you 6. So it's going to be 6 minutes. This was the distance problem, so let's do this one. Cindy can bicycle at a speed of 120 meters per minute. How far can she bicycle in 5 minutes? So 120 meters per minute, 5 minutes. So all you have to do is multiply these two together to get the distance. So 120 times 5 is 600. So the answer for this one's going to be 600 minutes and 600 meters. And that's about it for today.